Hello, good morning, students. Today we will start Module 5, where we are going to discuss the history and features of C programming language. C is one of the most important programming languages in computer science. Many modern programming languages, such as C++, Java, are influenced by C. Every day, C is used in areas like systems programming, operating systems, embedded systems, software development. In this lecture, we will focus on two main topics: history of C programming language and the features and its importance of C. Understanding the history helps us know why the language was developed, and understanding the features, it helps us to know why it is still widely used today. So, let us begin with the history of C programming language. Programming languages have evolved over time to make programming efficient and easier. Before C was developed, several earlier programming languages existed. The development of C is closely related to the development of Unix programming language. Now, in the evolution of programming languages, the first one is the BPCL. It stands for Basic Combined Programming Language. In the year 1967, a programming language called BPCL was developed by Martin Richards. This was designed for systems programming and influenced later languages. However, BCPL was still complex and not very efficient for all types of programming. The next second one is the B programming language. Later, in around 1970, a simplified version of BPCL, it's BCPL, called B language was developed by Ken Thompson at Bell Laboratories. B language was mainly used for early development of the Unix operating system. However, it has its own limitations. It did not support any data types. It has limited functionality. So because of these limitations, a powerful language was needed. So, in the year 1972, development of C language was developed by Dennis Ritchie at Bell Labs. The main purpose of developing C was to improve the B programming language and support the development of Unix operating system. C introduced several improvements such as data types, structured programming, better memory management. Because of these features, C became extremely popular. So in this, like you can see the evolution, like from the year 1967, it is BCPL. It is done by Martin Richards. And in the year 1970, B language was developed by Ken Thompson. And in the year 1972, C language was developed by Dennis Ritchie, which has more features, structured programming, and better memory development. One of the major achievements of C was the Unix operating system, which was rewritten using C instead of assembly level language. So before this, operating systems were written in assembly language, which was very difficult to maintain. Using C, it made the system like it is easier to modify, portable across different machines, easier to develop. So this success helped C gain widespread acceptance in the computing world. As C became popular, different versions of the language started appearing. To maintain consistency, the language was standardized. So in the year 1989, the American Standard Institute, like we are going to call it as ANSI, ANSI, the full name is American National Standard Institute, created the first official standard for the C language. This version is commonly called as ANSI C or C89. Later, improvements were introduced such as C99, like with added new features and improvements while maintaining compatibility. Then, in the year 2011 to the other version was released, that is C11. It introduced additional functionality and security enhancements. So in the year 2017, C17 is introduced with latest major standard with minor improvements and bug fixes. So these standards improve the language while maintaining compatibility with earlier versions. Now we will discuss the features of C programming language. C became popular because it is going to combine efficiency, flexibility, and simplicity. Some of the important features include simple and easy to learn. One of the main reasons C became most popular is that it has simple syntax. The language contains a small set of keywords and instructions. And the next one is structured. C supports structured programming language, which means programs or can be divided into smaller modules or functions. So these programs, they are divided into functions for better organization and maintainability. This makes program easier to read, easier to debug, and easier to maintain. This helps the organization of large programs. Next one is portable. C is considered as a portable language. Portability means a program written in C can run on different types of computers with little or maybe no modification. A C program written on Windows, it can be run on either Linux platform or Mac OS with minimal changes. This feature made C extremely popular for system and application development. Now, we will see a simple example. Why C is easy to learn. One of the main reasons is C became popular is that of its simple syntax. The language contains a small set of keywords and instructions, which makes it easier to learn compared to any other programming languages. For example, you can see a simple C program which looks like include int main is a function where you're going to display the hello world message. So this program simply displays hello world on the screen. Even beginners can understand this structure easily. When it comes to another feature, they are powerful and efficient. C is known for its high performance and efficiency. Programs written in C execute very fast because it works close to hardware. It allows direct memory manipulation. Because of its efficiency, it is widely used in operating systems, compilers, embedded systems. For example, like you can many operating systems such as Linux are written by C language. It has rich set of library functions. C provides a large set of built-in library functions that makes programmer easier. Like there are so many functions, like they are available in header files, which are defined in hash include header file. When you come to the programming, you'll be learning. So this header files, like so for example, like you're going to have printf, it is used to display the output. Scanf function it is used to accept input. You can see the square root function where it is used for square root calculations. So it has a rich set of library functions like the input output functions which are defined in standard input output functions, the math functions which are defined in the math.h header file. Likewise, you're going to have so many functions. So that is the main advantage of it. And another important feature of C is that it supports low-level programming. This means C allows programmers to interact closely with hardware components such as memory, registers, input and output devices. Features like pointers enable direct memory access. So because of this, C is often used for embedded systems, device drivers, and system software. And it is rich in fast execution. So programs written in C execute very quickly compared to many high-level languages because C is compiled into machine code. As you know that we have discussed about translators, about interpreter, compiler. In C language, we are going to use a translator called as compiler. This compiler, it is going to scan the entire code. It is compiled into machine code. Then it is going to display the errors at a quick glance, at one shot. It provides efficient memory usage. Due to its speed, it is mainly used in performance critical applications such as like mainly in game engines, like real-time systems, operating systems. Now let us understand why learning C is important. C is often called the mother of many programming languages. Many modern languages are based on C concepts, including C++, Java. The main objective of learning C helps understand how computers work internally, build strong programming language, learn advanced programming languages more easily. Because of this, C is usually the first programming language which is taught in computer science courses. So these are some of the important features of C, like the foundation of programming, where it is a mother of programming languages, like you can understand computer internals, you can build a strong logic, and you're having easier, like very easy advanced learning. So to summarize this, we are going to have like we have studied about the history and the features of C programming language, like how the history we have seen where it is developed in the year 1972 by in the year 1972 C programming language. It is developed by Dennis Ritchie at Bell Labs to improve the B language and support Unix development. The main purpose of developing the C was to improve the B programming language and support the development of the Unix operating system. The core features like it combines simplicity, portability, efficiency, and it acts as a powerful low-level programming capabilities. Like we can see, we have already seen the features of C, like like they are simple and easy to learn, structured programming language that is portable, powerful, and efficient, and it has a rich set of library functions, and it supports low-level programming language, and the execution speed is very fast. So it plays a major role uh, in the Unix programming, like Unix operating system. C is very powerful, efficient, portable, and widely used. So understanding C provides you a strong foundation in programming and problem solving. So in the upcoming classes, you're going to learn about writing C programs, learning its syntax, in detail. Thank you.